Hi everyone, Beulah here. I have a couple of things that I want to share with you that I've worked on today. And I had seen this idea on Pinterest. And what I used was the Brenda Walton bow die. And that number is 659621. I had gotten this one off of eBay. And it cuts one of each piece and then the band, and so you actually have to cut it twice in order to make one of these angels. And then for the small ones here, I use the Martha Stewart bow punch, and for their faces I used a 1 3/4 circle, and then for the small ones I used a 1 inch. This is my first angel that I did, and I put her with some red wings, and this is from one of the bobby pins that Michaels had back a while back. And then the halo, I used this Dynamics mini doily set. This mini doily circles is what it's called, and I used this one for my halo. And so this is the first one I made. And then the second one I made, I used one of my embossing folders, and this is just a button from my stash. I did cut one extra piece for her dress because I wanted it to have 3 pieces instead of just the 2. And then this is the smaller bow and the larger bow, her face and her halo. And using the Martha Stewart punch, I made this little one here, and this was one of the accordion folded little things that was just sitting around, and so I put my little angel on here to just make an embellishment for Christmas. And then this one, I had seen a Santa done, and I thought he was really cute, so I made the Santa, and the hat is just using a triangle scalloped punch out of my stash. And I did the same thing. I put it on the little accordion fold disc for an embellishment for some of my Christmas packages. And so I'm going to show you how I did this. This is the larger part of the bow, and this will be the wings. And so I went ahead and put this one together, and this is the small one, and when it goes together like that. And then the 3 pieces for the skirt, and I'm just going to glue those together. And so this makes your skirt, and just kind of gives a little bit more dimension to it. And then this, you just take something round and just kind of bend your paper to cause it to round around. And I'm just using my hot glue gun to make this a little quicker. And so this forms the body of the angel, or her arms. And you get this little piece here that goes over to kind of join it together. Guess I need some music playing or something. I don't want to just sit here and ramble while I'm doing this. So this makes the front part of the angel. And I'm just gluing this in the back. Sorry for the ink on my fingers. I was messing around with some of my inks on another project. And this one I'm going to give a face. I just wanted to see what one looked like with a face. And I smeared her face. So we're not going to use a face on this one. Sorry. See, accidents happen even when you're doing tutorials. You just go on with plan B. And then we're just going to put a little bit of on the back to hold our halo in place. And you can make these into ornaments or tags for your Christmas presents. Hang them on like a little bag that you give someone for Christmas. And this is just another one of my buttons. Usually when I go to yard sales and stuff, I always look at like the costume jewelry or buttons on, even sometimes the buttons on certain clothes. I'll buy a piece of clothes just for the buttons sometimes. And so there is how you make a bow angel using the Brenda Walton bow die and a few things from your stash. And so thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it.